Hi, welcome back to the Amoretti kitchen. Today I'm going to make a blood orange mousse using Amoretti's Blood Orange Artisan. Let's get started. All right, so I'm going to bloom the gelatin. Set that aside. Let that bloom. And I'm going to mix some water and sugar just to melt the sugar. Once this is melted, we'll add the gelatin and let it cool just a few minutes. Not enough to set the gelatin, but you do want it to cool before you add the artisan. And once that's added, we'll combine that with some whipped cream, and then your mousse will be done. But you want this mixture to be cool before you pour it into the whipped cream. Okay, sugar is melted, so I want it to cool. I'm going to put this in here so it'll cool down a little bit. And I'm going to melt the gelatin and add it to this. So this gelatin has melted. You don't want to boil it, you just want to melt it. Add it to the sugar water. Now we'll let this cool for a few minutes. I don't want it to set, but I do want the temperature to come down before I add the artisan. All right, so this has cooled, and I'm going to add the artisan, which will also help to bring the temperature down a little bit. This is the Blood Orange Artisan. Because this cream that's been whipped to a soft peak is cold, we don't want this to seize. So I want this to be not too hot. We're going to fold it in. Okay, so we're getting close to having this all combined. You can use this mousse right away. You can pipe it into a mold, or it can be chilled, and you can use it later. You can simply mix it in the mixer if it's solid when you pull it out of the refrigerator, and make it soft again, and then you can use it. So I'm going to put it into a mold so that we can make some cakes. Okay, so we're going to fill this mold with our mousse. So I'm smoothing this because we want the top to be flat so that I can add the cake and have everything be nice and flat. Next to me is a genoise here. There is a link to this recipe that you will find. The cookie cutter, so I've cut a couple of them. And I'm just putting this on the top. Now this will freeze. It's best to freeze it overnight, or at least for 4 hours. And once it's frozen, you can serve it as it is, but we're going to glaze them with a nice mirror glaze. So, all right, so this is going to go in the freezer, and we'll let it come back. All right, so these have been frozen overnight. Now you can serve these as it is, just let it come to room temperature, or you could glaze them. And when you glaze them, you want to glaze them frozen, but you want your glaze to be room temperature because you don't want to melt the mousse. So something to think about. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to our channel and our newsletter. We want to keep you updated on all of our discounts, our promos, and our giveaways. See you next time.